Good morning, and welcome to sunshiny Winnipeg. A lot different this morning from yesterday morning. Now, everything is basically set up the way it was last night when I quit my extra. Now, I got at least 2 comments from people worried about, isn't this drill press heavy? No, it's not. It's I don't know how much it weighs. I'm going to guess maybe 15 kilograms. I'm just guessing. It's I think I mentioned this when I got it. In fact, we had the box opening here on the model table, if you remember, some of you. And I had one that I got almost identical to this about 40 years ago or so. And I'm guessing that this drill press, this basic model, is probably, there are likely hundreds of thousands of them in the world, painted different colors and under different names and possibly a different motor. But the basic casting of the drill press and everything is the same. And now if you want to talk about a heavy drill press, we go back down to the workshop. Yeah, that's where there's the big one. I won't be putting that on my model table anytime soon, I'll tell you that. Now, enough about the drill press. I am going to re-drill the holes in this because I think I can adjust my bit a little bit differently. I want to slow the speed down because I think I was running it too fast, and instead of drilling its way through, it was creating heat. And oh, by the way, this plastic, I was realizing later when I was looking at it with the macro lens, this is plastic from a 3D printer. You can actually see the layers. So maybe it's not the best to use. And I know when I was drilling it, I thought it seemed a little bit harder than normal sprue plastic. Which actually is a good thing. So anyway, what I was saying here is I want to try and see if possibly this little bit here might fit in this chuck without the adapter, and then it's not going to have so much wobble or run out. And also if I have the bit coming down out of the jaws of the chuck further, it will take advantage of the fact that the bit is sort of springy, and when it gets itself started, it's going to stop acting like a milling machine instead of like a drilling machine. Okay, let's get going here. I still want to see if I can't make this jig so that I can get my razor saw to go more or less in the. I know I could do this a lot simpler and a lot quicker if I just got in really close with these things and just eyeballed it down there, and I could probably get my, where's my razor saw? I put it away. Yeah, I know that I could probably rig up some sort of a guide so that I could come down on the post and be more or less centered. But I'm having fun doing this. I think one of the viewers kind of indicated that I was, kind of wasting time doing this. In other words, there's an easier way. Hey, I just want to have fun here, and that's what I'm doing. And if you don't like what I'm doing, maybe my channel's not for you. Okay, let's. No, that wasn't very nice. Sorry, I apologize for that last statement, but sometimes that's the way I feel. Okay, let's recompose here and see if this bit will fit in this chuck without the adapter. I think it might. I should have thought of that. It's a lot bigger than a lot of the ones I sometimes use, where you have to use the adapter. Okay, let's get going here. Okay, I don't think that these little sensors from my bathroom scale will go so far down into this cloth that they won't be give an accurate reading. In fact, I know they won't. I just wanted to check and make sure. the idea is you're going to be able to see a display, sort of. And if I put this on first, it'll sort of act as the tear. And then I should be able to take this and set it on here. And that will, let's just see if it goes to 0 here. Yeah, okay, it's zeroed. If it goes off, it will go back on again when I put the weight on. And I'm just curious, how much does this drill press weigh here? Okay. I wonder, should I include the cord or not include the cord? Okay, now very carefully here. Let's not go breaking anything. Might have to twist this around. Maybe I'll just lower this down. Okay. Now, it might be heavier than I thought. What did I say, 20 kilograms? Oh, it feels kind of heavy now. It won't balance. There we go. Okay, 12.8. Let's do it one more time. Come on, turn off. Okay, here we go again. Yeah, 12.8. Nope, it won't. It won't close up enough. Okay, it was worth a try. Now, a moment ago, I was going through all my little bits that I had, and I was trying to find one that might be a little bit straighter. And then I remembered these things. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Alright, now this will probably run pretty true. That's a lot better. No, I don't think it really matters where we drill this. I'm just going to use the holder downer here to hold it down. I guess I didn't hold it down very good, did I? Well, let's recompose here and take a look at our hole. Okay, a little bit of time has passed here. Neighbor came over with a lawnmower and was going to do the front yard, so I thought I'd better get out there with the weed eater and go where the lawnmower wouldn't go, like around the car. Anyway, I can't talk and work at the same time here. Alright, now the idea is going to be to try and get this blade centered on the hole so that when I drag it back and forth, it's not going to be off one side or the other. Let me just get in just a little bit closer here. Now, I was thinking, I have not yet checked to see if this hole that we made here, got to hold this down where it'll, is big enough to fit this. Oh yeah, it's going to be almost exactly right. Yeah. Okay. And I'm trying to look down more or less straight down on it, and we want to get our blade right across the center of that hole. And I'm thinking that maybe if I use something like this as a steady rest, try and get it like this, there'll be less of a chance. I gotta put on my stronger glasses here. Okay, we're back. Okay, I don't think I moved anything out of the field of view here. Now, move that like this. That looks good to me. That looks good to me. Let's just see what's going to happen now. If I can just go across. Maybe I should have been just a little bit more to your left, or why is this not going? Maybe the blades are catching in the green cloth. How are we doing there? It's... My, this plastic is hard. Does it look like I got it across the center? Or are we off to your right? I don't want to have to do this again. No, it's to your right. Well, maybe if I was to turn it the other way. And just try it again. This is Tennessee Jim's idea. He suggested, why don't you just do that with the other ones? Okay. Maybe my steady rest is in the wrong position here, and I'm sort of covering up the hole and I can't see what's going on. Okay, now if this doesn't work, I'm giving up. Where's my toothbrush here? Now I'm too much to the left. Alright. Alright, in that case, what I'm going to do is I'm still going to use the hole, but not the way I had planned. I'm just going to use the hole to steady the little post so that I don't break it off when I'm going like this. Okay, now I may not be in close enough for you to see the orientation of the cut that we originally made with the hobby knife, but I want to make sure that I get it, being as I can hardly see it. I want to try and... Where's my marker here now? Okay. Okay. Yeah, if I have the blade theoretically running between these 2 points, I've got it at the right angle. There we go. Okay, now the idea is to have those little black marks probably, I would say, square with this thing. I should be able to hold it with my fingers and lower this down, and then, all being well, we get our blade. You know, right now I'm going to want to try and keep my blade, I guess, square with this square. This may not work. I'm going to have to reposition here and get my real strong glasses on, And undoubtedly this is going to fall out. I don't think it's going to want to stay in there. No, it's not going to want to stay in there. So I'll have to reposition it again. Oh, there. Like, the problem is it's going to probably fall out and fall on the floor, and I won't be able to find it, or I'll step on it. So now, you know, there is another way that I thought of that I could have done that and got the groove deeper with the hobby knife, and that would be if I was to have heated the hobby knife. Oop. Maybe if I was to put it in the groove in the back and just sort of angle a little bit to the... Whoop, slipped off. See, I don't want to round the top of the peg. How is that going? Are we getting it? It's got to go a little bit more to the right here. No, it's not working. It is not working. Okay. One of the viewers indicated that, unless I misunderstood, that he had tried something like this and it didn't work. But I don't know if he meant exactly what I'm trying to do right now. I am just not getting a groove in that. You know what? I'm going to try the hot hobby knife idea, and if that doesn't work, then I'm just going to forget about it. But I've had a lot of fun here, believe it or not. Yeah, it's been kind of fun. Okay, I think that I'm going to give up on the hot hobby knife idea. And the reason being is I'm afraid that it could either melt the plastic and so the blades stick to it, or suddenly go down. I think I'm better off going back to what I originally tried, and that is get this centered on there and just sort of rock it back and forth. I'm positioned a little bit better right now, and the bottom of this thing is sitting right on the table, so I'll be able to get pretty good leverage there, being careful not to do too much leverage, or I'm gonna break it off naturally. I'm gonna crush it. But I think we might have better luck doing that. I'll just move you in just a little bit more here. It doesn't look like it to you because you're off axis a little bit here, but I am square to this right now. Let me check the monitor. Well, I think that's okay. If I can get myself over to the other side. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Okay, let's put down a little bit of pressure, but not too... Don't know what to say. You know what? I think I'm going to give up on this. I think I'm just going to CA the top of this post to that rail and forget about trying to have the I suppose what I can do is I can possibly take advantage of that flat side. Maybe I should file it just a little bit more flat, if you know what I mean. I'm not going to try and use the knife. I want to use something that I can gradually come down on. On the other hand, maybe it's flat enough there. I wonder if I could maybe do it just a tiny bit more here. Just shave off just a little bit here. I'm just trying to square it up a little bit. Alright, let's try it on the photo etch piece and see what we're going to get. And we can't glue it on now. Well, I suppose we could glue it on now and then, just paint the whole thing black. That might be alright. And if I didn't like it, then I could touch the base part up, with a brush. Now, the rounded part of this keyed peg has to go forward. Okay. So if we're going to pick this up, we want to make sure that we get it square in the tweezer so that the rounded part is going to be forward. In other words, that would be completely wrong. So now we're going to want to pick this thing up. Now, unfortunately, my tweezer is not really squeezing hard. Well, there we go. That's kind of working. That's kind of working. Actually, if we could let gravity be our friend like that, we could put something underneath it here. Now, I gotta remember, I gotta keep it in the... I'm probably gonna have to refocus here, folks. That almost works. It's not quite high enough. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reposition here. Okay, here's a thought. Instead of picking it up this way, why don't I pick it up the other way? Then the leverage, you know, it's grabbing it so that it's not going to slip. Do it something like this. Another busy day outside. Okay, yeah, so if I could do it like that, then maybe I could use this thing here. Okay, I'm still going to reposition. Okay, I'm trying to sample a little bit of CA thin here. And I've done a lot of tweaking back and forth, and this is just, it's just balancing there. So what I'm hoping is that this is going to wick its way down. I only want to touch the plastic, because if I touch the CA, the applicator might stick to it. Oh, I bumped it with my hand. Okay, just let me recompose here. Okay, we'll try that again. It didn't get out of whack as bad as I thought it might have. There, I do believe that's getting underneath. I don't believe it. Now the container went in. Oh, for heaven's sakes, Ron, what's wrong with you? Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm building it up good enough here. Oh yeah, I can see it. I can see it's building up there. Maybe I should try and get some of that off. I hold this back with my finger a little bit. I'd like to have it underneath here. That's pretty good. Okay, now let's get some on the top. This is going to be a very weak connection, very weak. So when I'm painting and stuff like that, I'm going to have to watch I don't break it off. Okay, let's let that cure. Our sunrise this morning, well, as you're going to see, nothing to brag about, but at least we could see it. And our friends did show up. Now, I did not see them yesterday. Doesn't mean they didn't show up, it just meant I didn't see them. Now, as for our birds here, Well, we'll just give it another try. I'm not going to give up on them, even if they are just sparrows. Now, I'm not walking like this because this is particularly heavy. I'm walking like this because this is usually the way I walk. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, let's recompose here and have a little look-see. All right. We now have to mount this part. I haven't tested it yet, but I'm pretty sure that the CA glue is dry or cured. Okay, so this is going to go in here like that. And then this has to mount on the top of it. But you know what? I think that's going to have to be in the next episode. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Today's Wednesday. Okay, on Monday I had 2 visitors. I might have 2 visitors again today. Yeah, I want to be able to take my time at this. And somebody's going to say, so what else is new? That's all you've been doing is taking your time and getting nothing done. Okay, let's just release this here. I think it'll be safe to let go. Okay, let's squeeze it to release. Now maybe we can pick it up a little bit differently. There we go. I don't know if I'm turning that so that you can see it or not. Maybe if I looked in the monitor, I could see what's going on, right? I think it's going to be all right. Okay, let's put this away where I'm not going to squash it. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. All being well, we're going to see you tomorrow.